round number 2 here. Looks like you are... Oh, all right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I have a special treat for you. I am bringing on a pro player to break down his gameplay to teach you how to play Clash Mini. Klaus is the pro player that we are going to have on the channel. Klaus, how are you today?
Hello, I'm doing well, and I'm looking forward for this video.
All right, let's just jump right into the games and have you break them down. Here we go. Game number 1. You are playing a Natureborn deck. Natureborn versus Wavemaster here. What is going through your mind when you see a Wavemaster?
I chose Natureborn deck with specialists to counter the Wavemaster stuns. So I just wanted to upgrade my hero, my Natureborn, to the last ability, as it gives her boost every 5 seconds, which can make the game much easier for the Natureborn overall.
All right, so he looks like he has a headhunter here in round number 1. Should be an easy victory for him. After seeing this headhunter here with the Wavemaster, you didn't really spend anything in round number 1. You kind of just upgraded your hero. What kind of placements are you looking at in round number 2 after seeing this headhunter?
So my idea is to know which deck he's running, because there are a lot of variations in the Wavemaster deck. It could be like 4 riders, or it could be like 2 riders and shark bait. So I just want to place down all of my specialists on the board, especially 2, so then I have a complete synergy, at least of 2 units, which are gonna be able to use the specialist effect and dodge some of the Wavemaster stuns.
All right, so round number 2 here. Looks like you are... Oh, all right. You cleared it out and will be able to take care of the Wavemaster here. P.E.K.K.A definitely going to help out in this matchup, as Wavemaster kind of gets eliminated pretty quickly from a P.E.K.K.A, especially with Specialist. So I see that you have the Ice Wizard here for the Mage buff, I'm assuming, and then you also have the Apprentice Monk. So what would be your scenario to use a Apprentice Monk in this matchup? Because I see that you're waiting for it.
I would use an Apprentice Monk only on Clash because he has, or like I could stun the Wavemaster or the Headhunter, but I don't know his deck completely, right? So I could expect anything, and if it's something that I can stop with the Apprentice Monk, then I would use that on the unit that he has.
All right, so round number 3, you do take a loss here, but he did show a lot of minis. Only 1 mini is left to go. What is going through your mind right now in round number 4? What do you need to get out to make sure you get to round number 5?
So I was thinking that I'm going to place, I'm going to transform my Natureborn to the human form, but then I decided to use the deer form instead, as I need tanks to make sure that I have a more stable deck. Try to put down all of the specialists, also complete the Mage synergy by placing down the Ice Wizard, which will also stop his Wavemaster, like slowly. Then I would rather just put the Apprentice Monk in the middle, and yeah, I decided to not spend any elixir left.
All right, so really playing very greedily here, saving up 6 elixir for the next round. You do have the Specialist buff and the Mage buff here, but you are going to need to still win this round if you are going to be moving forward. We do have the Natureborn. The Natureborn is stacking up here. 3 stacks with the Natureborn. Just clutches it out here. And now you're looking really good in this next round. You see where all of his minis are placed, and now probably what's going through your mind is this got to be pretty much over, right?
Yeah, the only thing he can pretty much do now is just to move the Wavemaster, and I need to guess where he's going to move it, but even if I don't, it's still fine. But I thought that he might not just change it at all, so I tried to just pull down the middle, and I just tried to upgrade my P.E.K.K.A and my Ice Wizard and upgrade the Villager as well, so that my Natureborn will be stronger.
All right, so he does move the Wavemaster. Didn't play his last mini here, it seems, as he is going down here with the Wavemaster picking up work. But your P.E.K.K.A is just clearing out his army 1 mini at a time, and it looks like it's going to be an easy victory for you as long as you were able to clear it out there. All right, good victory there in game number 1. Switching up the deck now to Pink Fury. Pink Fury versus Wavemaster. Now, in my opinion, this matchup could go either way depending on the Wavemaster getting some lucky stuns. How are you thinking here? Because I see that you put your Elixir Golem in round number 1. Is that what you always want to do versus Wave Masters? Or is there another better first option that you can do in round number 1?
Placing down the Elixir Golem is the second best option. The best option would be to upgrade your Pink Fury. But it also depends on the shot that you get overall. But yeah, placing down the Elixir Golem is the best option. And what you want to do in the next round is to upgrade him, because he can give you +6 Elixir, which can help you a lot in the long run.
All right, so let's just say you didn't have your upgrade on your Pink Fury right here. Would you be going for another mini here in round number 2?
Because I'm a type of player who likes to play patiently, I wouldn't, because I would like to know his whole deck before he does know mine. So I wouldn't place anything, but you can place down all of the Elixir units if you want, to get the second level ability of the synergy, to get plus more damage per Elixir, per 4 Elixir that you have. So.
All right, so you take a loss here in round number 2, pushing this all the way to round number 3, and it's match point. You're probably anticipating he might have C, he might have a fisherman, he might have a shark bait, and things like that. So we do see that you do have the shark bait. You are going to be upgrading the 3rd ability there, and you get down your elixir. Are you just pretty much kind of waiting for round number 4 to play all of your minis here?
I know that he has 4 like riders, as you can see now. That's why I also anticipated the block with my diffuser and my lumberjack, so I can block off the princess, and then yeah, I should be fine with that. And I also put the shark bait to the right, so he will be able to pull the sailor in.
Got it. All right. So now we know what kind of deck he is running. It's the 4-rider headhunter that pretty much, I would say, probably right now the best or the second best deck inside of the game. You do have this fisherman though, and this fisherman is going to take care of pretty much everything for you. And then you're going to have the shark bait. Is there really anything that he can do that beats you here?
Honestly, no, and he knows it as well because he sent the emoji saying good game. And the only thing he can do now is probably switch the prince with the Wave Master. That is the only reasonable thing there is, so your Wave Master doesn't get pulled. But he didn't do that right now, so...
All right, and Pink Fury with a lot of stacks here. Headhunter just doesn't get the last shot. It probably wouldn't have mattered either, and you're going to be pushing this over to a round 5. You have a ton of elixir here. Are you even going to play anything?
The only thing he can do is just upgrade my E-Golem, but I decide not to because I get 1 more damage on my units. But then I was thinking of not upgrading it, and then I think I decided to upgrade it all. I think I actually decided to upgrade it, so yeah. All I need is just more HP on my E-Golem, that's all I need.
All right, so the Elixir Golem is pretty much going to take the Headhunter's focus for the entire match here, unless it gets knocked back too far, but I don't think so. It's going to go right to it. There it is. And your Elixir Golem is just way too healthy. It is still alive here, and we're just watching the Pink Fury clear out his entire army. That's going to be a big win in game number 2. All right, here we go. Game number 3. You are now playing a Monk deck. Monk versus Grand Warden here. Round number 1, it looks like you cleared your shop. Why did you do that? Throw everything onto the field and then sell them, and then just ready it up?
I made it to make sure that I'm able to recycle my shop so that I will have more chances of getting my hero upgrades in the next round. So I clear up 3 of my spots, which will give me 3 new opportunities in the shop, which one of them could be potentially a Monk upgrade.
All right, here we go. Round number 2 coming at us right now. Monk is going to get upgraded, and this is a really tough matchup for Grand Warden, especially when you're able to get down all of your specialists. But Monk being a specialist, just with 2 is enough to have the Monk shed all of the stuns here. Round number 2, he's going to be putting down a Headhunter and a Sailor. What's going through your mind when you see this?
I knew this deck because it probably is Grand Warden with Sailor and 3 other riders. So I know that if I don't win in the quick term, I can probably have some few problems in the long term. So I'd rather just finish the match like 3-0 rather than I'm gonna be risking a 2-2, you know. So I'd rather just go full in with my Hog Rider right now and be able to clean up the match, because he's definitely not expecting that I have a Hog Rider in my Monk deck.
All right, absolutely. I mean, Dark Prince is just the bane of a monk. I mean, you have to clear it out and then it stays alive. He did play his Dark Prince here. It isn't going to have the upgrade yet, so that's not going to be too big of a deal. And your Hog Rider going to the back line, stunning his entire minis. I mean, this is really just a stall for your monk to get to the front line, correct?
Yeah, and as you can see, his Headhunter was also like targeting the effect, which made it easier for a monk to kill his other units left.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on to the channel and showing us all three of these decks. I wish you luck in your ladder push. And would you like to say anything to anybody?
I'd like to say thank you very much for having me on your channel. I have a lot of friends who watch you also in real life, who also play Clash Mini and learn a lot from you. So this means a lot to me, as I'll be able to show myself to them. And I'm also able to show my skill to other people, and hopefully they'll be able to learn something from that.
All right, well, thank you so much, Klaus, for those kind words and for coming on to the channel. Good luck in your push this season.